Welcome, thy brothers and thy sisters. We are back. Oh my god, I can't speak. Oh, Jesus Christ. We're back for another edition of Release Rewind, but I'm going to do something a little different. We're going to start doing something a little different for these. So, as you can see on the screen, I have a random wheel here with a whole bunch of Dragon Ball characters. Whatever character it lands on, I'm going to pick a unit from that name, and that is what we will be doing for the Release Rewind. Please, God, don't let it be Staff Officer Black. I just wanted to, spice these up a little bit, make them a little bit more fun for you guys. Fun for me too, because now I gotta think about what I'm gonna say about the unit like right away. So this is really gonna be off the dome. But yep, let us see. Please, for the love of God, do not give me Staff Officer Black. And we get... Ooh. Videl. Oh. Videl? Okay, wait. I could talk about Videl. Hold on. Because if I'm not mistaken, have I done a Release Rewind on this Videl? Hold on, let me check really quickly. Okay, so through intensive research that took all of 30 seconds, I have not done a Release Rewind on this Videl. And we are going to do one today. This Videl was the best unit in the game. Thank you, goodbye, video's over. Okay, but in all seriousness, this Videl, my God, man, oof. Where do I even begin? There's been a lot of revisionist history with this Videl. I don't care what nobody says. Do not listen on Twitter, Instagram, whatever. Do not listen to what anybody says. This Videl was the best TUR in the game when she dropped. She was better than the GT Duo Super Saiyans. They were great. I had Videl at 1, the Super Saiyan GT Vegeta at 2, and the Super Saiyan GT Goku at 3. They were amazing, but they were not touching her, bro. They were not touching her. Now, the team was trash. It was. Defenders of Justice could have been okay, and it might be better now. Yeah, it's a lot better now, but when she dropped, it wasn't anything, right? So, she has attack and defense 158%, but this is where it starts getting crazy. A high chance to dodge before attacking. Now, you may be wondering, oh, that's like the, let me bring her up really quick. That's like the Tech Pan effect, right? The problem is, Videl didn't suck like Tech Pan sucked. Right? Even with this, Pan was completely getting emasculated. Okay, sorry about that. Got a quick call. But yeah, so Pan, it got to a point where it's like Pan completely, she was getting hurt through this, right? Meanwhile, Videl, she could just dodge through it, right? And also, she was not a scrub after she supered, because, hold on, she could double super, right? And she was getting defense twice, and that was Pan's problem. Pan didn't get defense on super attack. That was Pan's big issue. Videl got defense on super attack. So, it saves her a little bit. And she also had the high chance to dodge if you just threw her in the third slot as well. This unit was just such a dream. Because when you dodged, you would get the super effective. When you got hit, you would get the attack buff. And it would allow her to hit stupid numbers. When you got both, it would allow her to hit just ridiculous numbers, man. Unreal numbers of damage. While being very good defensively, right? Not many things were hurting her at this time. You gotta remember, this is pre-red zone. There were not a lot of things hurting her. At all. Not a lot at all, man. And then, she had an active skill. Very easy to get. You just needed a Gohan on the team or a Great Saiyaman. And then you would do the costume change. Now, Dokkan has pretty much gotten rid of the costume change. Because it really doesn't do anything. It's cool, but she would get 20% attack and minus 20% defense for the rest of the battle. This, I think, was kind of worthless because you would want to keep her defensive to... my God, I can't even speak. So, you would want to keep her defenses up as good as possible. She was already doing enough damage. The extra 20% attack, while helpful, isn't going to drastically push her into unreal stupidity territory, right? You would want the defense, so I wouldn't necessarily call this a flaw because you could just not do it. You could just decide to not do it. Other than that, I guess her flaws are maybe her leader skill and her links. Like, alright, so like going to her links, it was oh yeah, she had a unit super too. I completely forgot about that. Where she would greatly stack attack. Oh yeah, that was another thing. She greatly stacked attack. So it would have her damage go skyrocketing. Absolutely ridiculous. But her links were definitely the big issue. Courage, money, cold judgment, infighter, champion, strength, battlefield diva, and fierce battle. And she wasn't on a lot of categories. She still isn't to this day. So like her links and her categories were definitely the weak points of her. And that's what people like to use to say like Videl wasn't number one. I'm like, listen, okay. Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Vegeta were obviously more useful in other places. In a lot more other places. But even there, they were not as good as her. They just were not as good as her. They weren't, bro. I'm sorry. Videl was insane. Now I'm going to cut, and we are going to go to some gameplay of said GOAT Videl. GOAT Del. Alright, so we are back looking at STR Videl. And we can see right away she already has her unit super. If we take a look at her defensive numbers, 133k, obviously, you know, she's pre-red zone, right? Pre-red zone baby mode. She's not anything crazy now. Well, I mean, well, she sucks now. But, telling y'all, back in the day, back in my day, Videl was great. Now, we will see a problem right away. Her links are really poor. Like, her links are really poor. Maybe getting Gohan on the rotation will help that, but yeah. Let's just see what she does right here with the unit super. I'll throw Bulma off. Why not? It doesn't really matter. It's a Dokkan event, right? It don't really matter. I'm kind of curious what she can do. It's not gonna be a lot. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And she didn't dodge. Great. 3.4. So yeah, obviously not a lot. Again, 2021 unit, but she should be in line for an easy A. She should definitely be in line for an easy A because yeah, she just should. Why not? Just give Videl an easy A. Why not? Because if I'm not mistaken, there are other characters that got easy A's that are from that time frame. I could be wrong. If I am, I apologize. Alright, so we got Videl, almost called her Bulma. Videl and Gohan on the same rotation. I would like to keep her in slot 1. She'll lose out on Battlefield Diva, but that's okay because that's just a key link. She's fine with key. So yeah, let's see what it looks like now. Her defensive numbers should be a lot better. Here, yeah, 195, so a lot better. Cold Judgment is a very big help. This Tech Gohan just got his easy A, best easy A TUR in the game. I'm not hearing no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Listen, Exchange Boo is amazing, but he ain't Tech Gohan. I'm sorry, he's just not. And Weave, see, now that's really the value of Videl. And even, well, I can't say she's usable now, no, because she doesn't dodge afterwards, but that was a big hitting point, a selling point for Videl, her dodge. And it's just like, this is what they need to do with non-hype Dokkanfest. This is what they need to do. They nailed it with Videl. They nailed it with Captain Ginyu. Would I say I would the Super Saiyan Trunks and Super Saiyan Goten card wasn't super hype. I would honestly say they weren't that hype, and I think they nailed it with them too. So yeah, man, Dokkan could do right by her with her easy A, and future like non-hype Dokkanfest going forward. They really could. Remember, Do a Captain Ginyu. Do a Videl. Do a Super Saiyan Goten and Super Saiyan Trunks. Don't do a Raditz. Do not do a Raditz. A Raditz will not help you in any way, shape, or form. Honestly, if we want to talk about characters that need an easy A, like, my god, Raditz. Oof, Jesus. Raditz really does need one bad, doesn't he? Yeah, so if going forward, Omatsu, if you are going to make these non-hype Dokkanfest, which I think you should do, they should follow Captain Yamcha. That was the other character I was trying to think of. Yamcha. Yamcha was a great example. Yeah, Yamcha was very, very good. I'll do her action skill. Oh my god, I've been playing too much Borderlands. I'm so sorry. I'll do her active skill. The sound's not working for some reason, so I don't think I have the skips on, so whatever. But I'll just show y'all the difference. So she was at 195k before, right? So she'll hit harder now, but if we look at her defense, it's only 136. So as you can see, a very big drop. She went from nearly 200k down to 136. That's a big drop. But we'll also see her hit a lot harder now. We should see her hit a lot harder. But me personally, again, damage does not age as well as defense does, so I would recommend not doing the active skill at all. Yeah, and as you can see, because this Videl was only hitting 2.5, I believe, or 2.7, and now she's hitting 3.5 and 3.7. So I mean, that's a million difference. Like that is a big difference. It's just, it's not worth it. And bear in mind, she wasn't being attacked beforehand, so she could have got super effective. She could have got more attack. So like it could have went up to like the 5 million. It definitely could have. But me personally, I would say stay away from the active skill. It like, she doesn't need it. She doesn't need the extra attack as much as she really could use the extra defense. But let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought of Videl when she first came out. Did you believe she was the number one TUR? Do you believe the Super Saiyan GT Vegeta or Goku were better? Let me know down below. Like, subscribe for more Dokkan Battle content such as this. I'm going to catch you on the next one. I love y'all. Let me know what y'all think about the new format I'm going to be doing for Release Rewind, the random wheel generator. If you like it, I'll keep it. If you don't like it, I'll go back to the old way. And with that being said, I will see y'all later. Peace.